Imagine a system that promised you to be rich in 30 days and convinced millions of people across the world that it was real. Triple M became one of the most infamous pyramid schemes in the modern history. So we want to talk about what's Triple M and where did it come from. So it became in the post-Soviet during the 1990s under the leadership of Sergei Mavrodi.
Triple M, a platform where people can share money amongst each other and where people living in poverty can rise up and get out and break through and really belong to the middle class? Or is it a pyramid scheme where the people who are putting money into it are going to lose out eventually?
I think the problem with Triple M is that all of these kind of schemes, and we'll go into why, yes, it is a pyramid scheme and why it is a pyramid scheme, is that all pyramid schemes have an ending. And unfortunately, it's often the poorest of the poor who are caught out at the end of that.
The company promised ordinary people massive profits through the system that depended entirely on recruiting new participants.
Representatives of an alleged global Ponzi scheme known as Triple M are defiant. They've refuted reports that the multi-million rand scheme has now collapsed. Today, hundreds of people who invested their money gathered in the Durban CBD. Financial experts have cautioned against it.
Tabela Makanya is an unemployed graduate. She's married and has 2 children. Makanya says with the money she gets from Triple M, she's able to support her family.
Today I can go to the shops and buy things for my children. I have a house and can now manage my home.
So after collapsing in Russia and causing a massive financial devastation, Triple M later resurfaced online, spread globally, especially in African countries like Nigeria, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, Uganda, and a whole lot of countries in Africa. So millions joined hoping to escape poverty, unemployment, financial instability. So a lot of people were hit by FOMO, even myself. I was hit by FOMO to join. Instead, many lost everything, thinking that they could gain something out of this. Imagine a system that promised you to be rich in a specific short of time. Definitely, you would jump on it real quick. And this convinced millions of people across the world that it was real. So the first people that joined that platform, they really made something out of it. But to be honest, those who joined a little later, they lost almost everything.
Blame the regulators, they blame all sorts of people instead of understanding that by its very nature it implodes. So let's maybe deal with that exact idea of the pyramid scheme and why the marketing is so important. Because one of the things with Triple M, I follow, there are so many of these out there, but Triple M has been particularly successful. If I think of Defense X or Wealth Hub, there's quite a few of them out at the moment. But Triple M has been, I think, particularly successful because of that marketing. So going out there and feeding the pyramid.
But there are still some skeptics.
Our people have suffered too much and are desperate to escape poverty. So when someone comes with a quick get-rich system scheme, they flood it. But often there's a trap and someone is using them to get rich.
So what really happened was it promised people, and then you recruit someone. Once you recruit someone, and then that's where you get. So what it did was it created something like a trust among the people. So eventually it became more of a money scheme. So it became a culture where supporters defended it aggressively online. Critics were being negative, and then a lot of people were defending, and we had those who were eating from it were defending it like it was nobody else's business. So the critics were called negative. Even the police, the members posted motivational messages daily. Some even believed Triple M could defeat poverty itself. But the dangerous part, ordinary people became recruiters without realizing they are helping spread the scam. Then the payments stopped. Withdrawal froze. The panic spread across Africa almost overnight. In Nigeria, thousands rushed online searching for answers. In Zimbabwe, families feared losing savings they could never replace. Across multiple countries, people realized the truth. Triple M had never created real wealth. But what it did, it was extracting. So new members had simply been paying old members all along. So you take your money and then we give it to this other member, and then this other member recruit this, they take their money and give it to the other member. So the damage went far beyond money. Relationship collapsed, family argued, and also people got arrested and also unalived themselves, and trust disappeared. Some people fell into depression. Others became too embarrassed to admit they had lost everything, even myself. Even after I have introduced a couple of colleagues, many victims still struggle to understand that how they had believed it was true. So this story teaches us that it was so good to be true, and Triple M may have collapsed, but the system behind it never disappeared. Today, new scams continue to appear online. Crypto scams, fake investments, get-rich-quick schemes, different names, same promises, easy money, guaranteed returns, fast wealth, and as long as desperation exists, someone will always try to profit from it. And if somebody comes through telling you ways to make money, you are the target. That's the simple rule of the thumb. Make sure you do your own research. Do not invest what you're not willing to lose, because there are so many platforms springing up every day. Crypto, money, this and that, hedge, and a lot of crazy stuff going on the internet. So make sure you do your own research. So that was a brief story about Triple M and how it damaged a lot of people. And some people who ate from it were recruiting other people because they gained so much that they recruited people that they were sure proof of that this thing works. But eventually it collapsed because they couldn't sustain that pyramid. So how a pyramid works is this guy recruits this guy, and then this guy recruits other guys there. So when these guys request money, this guy pays this guy, and this guy pays this guy. What if all of the guys wants their money? That's when the money is being pulled out, and then the system crashed. So that's how a pyramid works. So we're gonna be talking about more of this, and more videos are going to come up. And if you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. This is Triana OBRY360, and follow wherever you're watching this video from. Thank you so much, guys. I sure appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching.